Hey guys, sorry for the long delay. Been crazy busy with uni, almost graduated, so almost there. So hopefully you guys can get more content soon because I'll be moving back to back home to Malaysia. Anyways, please follow me on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, and like all my videos. It really helps with everything. And finally, I'm giving you guys your pond and tank maintenance because I do, bi-yearly maintenance. So this is just them starting off with the pond. And what they're doing first is that they're draining the water they're draining about, a third to a quarter of the water, and they're taking out all the dirty water from the sump filtration, because as you guys know, I'm using both the EcoSans biological undergravel filter and sump filtrations for both my tank and pond, because my fish have a lot of bio load and waste since they're really big predators. And here they're just basically rinsing out a lot of the sponges, taking out all the filter media, so later on you're going to see a crazy amount of filter media, and then draining all the dirty water from the pond. But they're going to not waste that water, they're going to use it to rinse off some of the hard cotton and the stones and everything. Here you can see that they're clearly using some of the pond water and the sump filtration water to rinse off some of the hard cotton and also the filter media, like the brushes and everything. And the reason why they reuse the pond water and the sump, first of all, it's not good to waste too much water for the environment. Second of all, you don't use straight from the tap chlorine water that will kill all the beneficial bacteria that's been building up. And yeah, this is basically him just rinsing off the dirty stones there, because a lot of dirt and algae build up there, so he's just sucking out the dirty water there and cleaning the stones and cleaning the sitting Buddha. Now this is just showing after everything's been rinsed off, everything gets put back. As you can see, this is the first chamber of the filter where all the pumps are kept, and also there's kind of like that toilet bowl, that bowl, the toilet bowl, I'm not sure what it's called, but it's a thing that fills up water when the bowl drops too low. And yeah, you can see the UV light there. I only actually have one UV light for my pond, it's not too bad, because this EcoSan system needs a good amount of algae to function well for the anaerobic bacteria and stuff like that. So check out the filter media. The second chamber is all the bio balls, and then here we have the hard cotton and the filter brushes, and those pipes kind of hold the water in place. But I know that it's kind of confusing, it's all to do with plumbing, but basically when they pull up one of those giant big pipes, the water flows out, and when they put it back in, the water flows in. And basically this tube is what they use to kind of clean the undergravel that's in the EcoSans biological filter. So as you can see, this guy here is using kind of what I just showed there to suck out all the dirt that may be trapped under the rocks inside the gravel. So he uses kind of a bigger version to just cut bottles in half. It's kind of like a do-it-yourself version, but I'm sure you can get them for a higher price at fish shops. And here he really has to get, especially near the pumps where the water sucked beneath, because a lot of dirt gets stuck there, but he pretty much has to do this for the entire pond. And hopefully it's kind of blurred because everything's dirty when they're cleaning the pond, but you can kind of see what he has to do. A lot of hard work, and you really have to get under the rocks. And it's pretty funny here that you can see that these two guys are holding two nets to block the fish from reaching him, because he was really scared. I mean, this guy's a small dude, and the Arab Hamas would have taken him out. So here he's asking his friends if anyone's coming, because he's really scared. But it's no joke, I think if an Arab Palmer charged at him, he'd get seriously hurt. And this is just a bird's eye view of everything that's happening, and you can see the guy at the top right later with the small net just scooping out a lot of dead algae, because this system needs a lot of algae, so naturally the algae will die and get into the water, so he's just scooping algae out, and he's getting to the end of the pond. And you can see the guy in comparison to the koi, so he's not a very big dude, but the koi is pretty huge. And finally, this is post-pond cleaning. This is the next day actually, because the pond takes a while to clean up since there's a lot of junk and dirt in the pond. And takes about a day to clear up, but by the next morning, crystal clear. And it's really ripply because they changed new really strong pumps to create great water flow. Furthermore, the water is a little bit shallower because I'm still filling it up even until the next day. So it takes a while for the it doesn't look so hectic now because the water's deeper. And yep, here you can just see another angle with less current, so you can just see how clear the water is. So it's pretty cool process, because I have a sump and biological undergravel, so a lot of hard work, but I do it twice a year so my monsters have a really clean environment. And finally, this is the tank maintenance. Really similar to the pond, since it both uses a sump and undergravel EcoSan system. So they take out all the sump material here, they rinse it with the water from the tank, and then they also drain out all the dirty sump water because you don't really want that stuff to go back in. And here they're using, you can see it much more clearly here, they use kind of like the half bottle to filtrate all the dirt that gets stuck inside the sand, and they pretty much have to do this to the entire tank. But obviously I'm not going to show it because it's going to be really boring, but you guys can really see what they have to do here on a smaller scale. And yeah, my red-tailed cat really doesn't want to move. He's really friendly and he doesn't really care about humans, so he just ignores him doing his thing. And creepily I kind of stalked this guy from the back and filmed him making a new divider, since my Walagos broke the last one, so now he had to double reinforce it with a new divider. And I know you guys know I tried to mix my Walagos again, failed. They fought immediately, I had to separate them, so that's why he's building it. And this is post-tank cleaning, and this only happened like a few hours after they cleaned it, so tanks obviously settle a lot faster than ponds will. And you can see my new reinforced divider there. He gets 3.5 feet. The others get 6.5 feet since the Peruvians swim a lot. And you can see the tank's crystal clear. I do this twice a year as well because, you know, my fish eat more than your everyday goldfish and koi. So I do have to maintain it a lot more. So you can check out my catfish have grown huge. I think they're easily about 22 inches now. My Walago's huge now, about 20 plus inches as well. Great. Thanks so much for liking my video and watching it. I've already collected a lot of feeding footage of the turtle and every single fish I have, so hopefully that's coming right soon.